Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where it's all about gadgets, tech and occasional leaps into unknown. And speaking of leaping, guess who decided to jump into the world of motorcycle riding at the young age of 34? Yep, that's me. No prior experience, no license, just some enthusiasm and perhaps a slight lack of common sense. So here's the deal. Without a license or any experience to speak of, I did what looked sensible to me. I got myself a 50cc bike. I know, it might sound ridiculous, but hold your jokes, okay? It's not just any 50cc. We'll get to that in a moment. So, why 50cc? For two reasons: license and price. The place where I live generally grants you a scooter license with any other license type. So I've got mine about 2 decades ago when I started to drive. But I've never tried two wheels. I've been into cars this whole time. I had a Honda, I had a couple of Skylines, a GTR, some BMWs, went to go-karts, some racetracks, did some track days, and so on. Motorcycles were always interesting, but unknown and kinda scary. My hometown is in the north, so it isn't known for a good climate, so we can only ride about half a year at best. Bikes are rare, and drivers aren't used to double-check their mirrors for bikes. It all changed last year when I moved to the south in a seek of work, and it's basically a whole year riding season here, and there's a lot of bikes, scooters, sports bikes, adventurers, you name it, we have it. Plus, me and my friends started watching MotoGP a lot, and I somehow ended up renting an apartment next door to a motorcycle gear shop. I was going to get a motorcycle one day or another. It was an inevitable fact. But as always in life, things just happen on their own. It was Christmas time and I decided that it's time for me to try two wheels. But first things first, let's talk about gear. One thing I've learned by the age of 34 is that looking cool is great, but staying in one piece is even better. Besides, it might be just me, but I find most of motorcycle gear to look cool in its own way. And the most important piece of riding gear is, of course, a helmet. I've tried a number of helmets and found this Scorpion 1400s to be the most comfortable within my budget. It's a full-face sports touring helmet with a couple of interesting things to note. First, it's quite lightweight thanks to composite materials. It's about 1300 grams in a medium size. Second, despite being lightweight, it comes with a drop-down sun visor, which makes it a great all-day-round option. No need to swap visors 2 times a day. And third, it's equipped with an interesting air fit system that allows you to put it on and then pump some air to make it sit more snug. Next, jacket. I've got myself an Ixon armored riding jacket. Since I've started around winter, it was nice to get a double layer one. It's a versatile all year round option. You can simply remove the inner layer to make it lighter for those sunny days. Buy once, cry once. It comes with a protective inserts for your elbows and shoulders, and there is a pocket for your back protector, which is sold separately. Next, gloves. This is arguably one of the most important pieces of gear and most used one after helmets. All those t-shirt riders and jigsaws still wear them, and for a good reason. Humans instinctively fall onto their hands in case of an incident. So palms, wrists are the most common type of injury. Some protection definitely won't hurt. I've got a pair of relatively light Ixon gloves. They don't offer a ton of protectivity, but they have perfect fit, which is important for me as a beginner rider. You know, to feel better bike controls. Lastly, a pair of riding sneakers from TCX. They look like normal sneakers, besides an ugly central zip, but they boast a protective layer and a reflective insert. I'll be honest, while I've tried to get enough protection, I'll admit that I was focused on comfort first. Getting something that will wear every ride is better than getting the best protection and leaving it at home because it does not fit. Now, all this gear for a 50cc scooter? Not exactly. One day, I was scrolling through the local analog of a Bring a Trailer and stumbled on one unusual thing. Drumroll please. Aprilia RS50, a 50cc lightweight sports bike. I know what you're thinking, a 50cc? Really? But let me tell you, this little thing might surprise you. 2-stroke, 6-speed manual gearbox. It all means that it's somewhere near modern 125s. Considering its low weight, it has quite a capable chassis, so you really can have some fun with it once you get familiar with all the basics. So I gave the owner a quick call, scheduled a meet to check the bike, and of course it had some issues here and there. It was dropped a couple of times and tires were a decade old, but I somehow fell in love with it. I mean, it's a real Italian sports bike that doesn't require a license from me. Yeah, I also checked dealerships, and you can easily go and grab a 50cc scooter off the showroom floor. And don't get me wrong, Vespa is a great form of transportation, especially for denser European cities, but will it make you feel anywhere near to riding a real bike? I doubt it. And then you have this, real sports bike ergos, seating position, manual gearbox. It will teach you how to work with clutch, downshifts, and hundreds of small things and reflexes necessary to ride a real bike, while also giving you a feel of a real bike that you cannot get from a scooter. So it's the perfect starter bike for someone like me who just wants to try it. No finance, no time invested, no MSF, no license tests, nothing. Just grab and go. And I've pulled the trigger. So, what's next for this 34-year-old rookie and his Aprilia? I'll be taking this little powerhouse onto some riding trips, we'll do some maintenance, and of course, bring you all along the journey. Rides, tech, and who knows what else. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and see ya! Okay, you've made it really far, and I can't leave you without showing you my first ride. Enjoy watching my first time struggles on this bike.